Holy shit. Hey guys, what is up? So today I'm going to be working on the OBS again, like every day. But today we're going to be upgrading the intercooler, hopefully. If you've been with the channel for a while, you realize that a few months ago, I got this all aluminum intercooler. And I actually got it pretty cheap. I got that and a 08 bumper for about like 150 bucks I think I paid. And if you know what those things go for, that was actually a pretty good deal. But I have no idea if it works or not. So today I'm gonna go ahead, get it tested. If it works, we're gonna go ahead and get it completely degreased, cleaned inside and out, and hopefully get it thrown on the OBS. So the first thing that I gotta do is actually test it to make sure that it holds pressure. The way that I'm gonna test it is that I got these PVC caps that will go on there. And now they don't seal perfectly, so my idea is to put tape around this thing until it kind of like builds up enough diameter that it will actually clamp and seal properly. So on one side we'll just put the cap like this, and then on the other side we'll actually drill out a hole. So on the other one we're gonna go ahead and install this little valve, you know, like the one that you find on your truck or on your bicycle. Anyways, we're gonna throw this on the other cap and pressurize it, obviously with compressed air. So it should be pretty simple, and like I said, hopefully it holds air. Okay guys, so we got this whole set up already. Let me show you what I got. So like I said, on one side we have it just capped with the PVC cap and then just a hose clamp, and then this side is where we are actually going to pressurize it. So like I said, we got this cap that we drilled and installed the valve into, and then like I said, I just wrapped a whole bunch of tape around it and it seals pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead, get all this tight, pressurize it, and like I said, hopefully it holds air. Okay guys, so before we move on with this video, I want to do a couple things. First of all, I want to say Merry Christmas. I know it's kind of late, but Merry Christmas, and I wish you all Happy New Year's. And I want to say thank you for all the support that you guys have given me this last year. I am very grateful for it, for everybody that has subscribed, that has liked, that has viewed my videos, that has commented. I really appreciate you guys. And I really appreciate everyone that has been supporting my business and buying parts from my website. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that, guys, and it means a lot to me. So the last thing that I want to go and do right now is the giveaway. So if you guys missed the last couple of videos, I've been giving away a couple of Oxybeam headlight bulbs. And they are really nice. They are definitely brighter than the halogen. Really nice, good quality bulbs. The guys at Oxybeam were nice enough to reach out to a small channel like me, support us, and want to do a giveaway with us. So the rules were pretty simple. All you have to do was be subscribed to my channel, leave a like, leave a comment, and if you wanted extra entries, you have to go over to my Blowing Diesel merch Instagram and leave a comment on there as well. So we ended up getting a total of 51 entries, so quite a bit of people. But yeah, let's get to it. So basically the way that we're doing this is the same way that we did it last time with this random name generator, and there are all the names that were entered. So we're gonna go ahead, click this, and see who gets it. Good luck, everybody. So 3, 2, 1. Oh man, here we go, and it's, there we go, George. Congrats, man. I will find you. I don't know if you left a comment on my YouTube or my Instagram, but I will find you. I'll send you some info so that I can get your shipping address. Again, huge congrats to you, dude. Thanks for entering. And okay, by the way, if you guys were wondering, he actually left a comment on my YouTube channel. The last winner actually won by leaving a comment on my Instagram. I do want to know, guys, do you really like the giveaways, doing small stuff like this? I really enjoy doing them, you know. So if it's something that you guys like, you know, leave me a comment. Let me know if you want to keep doing little giveaways like this. I obviously can't really afford to do really expensive stuff, but you know, maybe we can keep maybe reaching out to companies, see, you know, who wants to keep doing giveaways like this with us. But yeah, like I said, let's continue with this video. Okay guys, so we are ready. I got my air compressor hooked up to this thing, and we're gonna start with 30 psi. Try and listen and see if we can hear anything or if we can see the pressure drop, and then we'll keep going up. Holy shit. That did not work at all. Good thing I was standing pretty far away from it, but that thing nailed my garage door. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, that was a fail. Luckily, I don't know if you noticed, but as I started pumping the air, I kind of stepped back from it, and it was definitely a good idea. Holy sh! So I'm guessing that this probably didn't work. Man, that was scary. So I'm gonna have to figure out another way to do this because that was obviously not safe. Damn. Okay guys, so we got this thing not successfully tested out, but we get it tested to 30 psi, and it works. But it was the scariest freaking thing I have ever done. I was very stupid to do that. So the whole reason why I tried this test is because when I tried testing my the rest of my truck, I did one of these things to test the truck side of everything, and it worked perfectly fine. I was able to find a few leaks on the kind of like around the plenums where the spider goes into the plenum and stuff like that. And like I said, then it worked perfectly, but it also only got up to like maybe 15 psi. This thing, as soon as it got to 30 psi, it freaking launched that thing. And like I said, it was the scariest thing I have probably ever done. Yeah, I don't recommend it. Don't do it. Don't be stupid like me. Yeah, don't do it. I do not recommend it. Everything that I said before, don't do it. Also, I did one of those little things to my garage door. My wife is probably gonna kill me, so let's not tell her about it. Yeah, that was fun. But anyways, at least now I know that thing holds at least 30 psi. So I'm gonna go ahead, get it completely sprayed with degreaser, and then later on today, I'm gonna go ahead and take it to the car wash and get it sprayed off. And then today, I'm gonna be filling it up with dish soap. Put a bunch of dish soap in this thing, fill it up, let it sit, dump it, kind of repeat that process a couple times, just to make sure that this thing gets cleaned out from the inside too, because you better believe that if it was in a 7.3, it's gonna be full of oil all inside. So I'm gonna go ahead, get it all completely cleaned out, and then tomorrow we'll take the front of the OBS off, get all of that ready, and hopefully we'll have the intercooler installed by tomorrow. Yeah, again, don't do what I did. I do not recommend it at all. I think, no, not even low pressure. Don't do it. It was freaking scary. That thing like popped, and it was loud, super loud. And my wife just got here, so like I said, hopefully she doesn't see that. Let's not tell her, because she will kill me. She'll kill me. She's vicious. Anyways, I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, so I just got done completely cleaning this thing out and spraying it with some primer. And it's looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. I'm only gonna paint the outside side of it, because that's the side, that you'll obviously see more through the grill. But it's looking pretty damn good. Like I said, I spent a few hours just completely cleaning it out, making sure that it was completely free of any grease. Then I hit it with some acetone all over it, and I used, well, you won't be able to see the brand because the label fell off, but I used primer on this thing. I think it was Rust-Oleum. That's mainly what I use. But it's looking pretty good. Here in a minute, I'm gonna go ahead and spray the actual black on this, on flat black, because, you know, it makes it faster. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Like I said, I was pretty happy that it actually held pressure. It was freaking terrifying. Ask my garage door. But yeah, I'm pretty confident that that's in pretty good shape. I also filled it up with water and nothing leaked out of it. So I'm pretty sure it's in good shape to go. So yeah, I'm gonna just wait for this to dry a little bit more. Hit it with some black paint and we should be good. Tomorrow in the morning, I might run some more water through it just to make sure that I have everything completely flushed out of it. But yeah, I'll check in with you guys. First coat of black, and this thing's still looking brand new. So just check it out. Like I said, it's the first coat, so it's not perfect by any means, but it is looking really good. So I'm gonna let that dry, actually completely, because I ran out of black paint, and I can't, the stores are closed. So, well, I think they're closed at least. Yeah, they're probably closed. So yeah, like I said, we'll pick this off tomorrow. And hopefully tomorrow we'll at least get everything removed from the truck. I'm pretty sure we'll have this installed tomorrow. So as I was editing, I realized that I never really explained why I'm going to the all aluminum intercooler. So, you know, it's pretty obvious. The major benefit is that it's all aluminum, you know, it's better build quality. And with that, you get, basically it holds more PSI than the plastic tank intercooler. So as you can see, this is my old one, and the entire end tanks are made out of plastic. And as you already saw with this old one that I had, it was leaking, which is something that these are very prone to. So like I said, I don't really think you get a lot of performance benefits from going to the all aluminum, but well, I guess you do get the performance benefit that it'll hold more boost without blowing up. So if you're gonna build a higher horsepower truck, if you're gonna be running, you know, higher boost levels, definitely try and find the all aluminum intercooler. And if not, you can go with an aftermarket one, like Mishimoto has a really good one. And there's a few other companies that offer really good intercoolers. The only problem with those is that they're really expensive, and the 7.3 aluminum intercooler is also really expensive. But if you're patient and if you look around like I did, you can get some pretty good deals for it. Like I said, we could say that I paid like 75 bucks for mine, you know, because like I said, I'm pretty sure that I paid 150 for that intercooler and for an 08 bumper. So it was a pretty good deal. And like I said, if you're just gonna be doing a normal daily driver, these would probably be more than enough for any truck. You just have to make sure that, you know, they're not leaking, you know, that they are in good shape. And like I said, not run too much boost through them, because you can blow the end tanks off of them. But yeah, we'll get back to the video. Okay guys, so it's finally the next day. The paint is pretty much done on this. Dry, the first coat. Like I said, I ran out of paint, but I went to the store, I got some more paint. Also some more acetone just to clean parts. Obviously, like I said, it didn't come out perfect because I was needing a second coat at least. And then I left, once it was like dry enough, I flipped it on its back or on its front, and I filled it up with water and left it filled with water all night, with water and soap, dish soap, to kind of try and loosen any oil or grease that was built up inside of it. And then I came back in the morning, I swished it around a couple times, I drained it, I filled it up a few more times, let it run, make sure that I got everything inside of it clean. And I'm pretty confident that it is clean. But from doing that, obviously you'll see that I got a few more scratches on the paint. So once it's actually in the truck, I'm gonna go ahead and do the final coats of paint there. That way it doesn't get scratched during installation or anything like that. But yeah, other than that, like I said, we are ready to start taking off the front of the truck, which should be the fun part of this project. I don't remember exactly what I gotta take off, but I'm pretty sure, I think the grill and the grill support at least have to come off. We might get away with leaving the bumper on. I don't remember exactly. I might have to reference my own video to remember what I gotta do. But I'm just gonna go ahead and start taking that stuff. Like I said, I'm gonna take off the grill and then just see what. My battery died, but you didn't miss much. So I basically took off that piece from the bottom. Oh, and obviously I took off the entire front end. It is right there. So I also took off this piece, which is actually pretty easy. Now, I don't know how easy it's gonna be to put it back, but taking it off was really easy. It's only held in with 4 bolts, 2 on each side. So they're basically that one down there and this one, and you access them. I did from right here. I kind of pulled back on this a little bit, and I have this and I have this contraption set up for that. So it's my little impact, 1/4 inch impact, extension cord, extension, and then a swivel and a 5/16, I believe it is. Also, I've been draining this thing now for a little while, and look at all the oil that is still coming out of it. I'm glad I cleaned it. And another thing that I haven't talked about yet is that I want to try and do the CCV mod, hopefully in this video too. So for those of you that don't know, that's, I don't know if you can see, but yeah, that right there, the little dog box, is your CCV, your crankcase vent, and a vent directly into this piece. And again, I'll get to that if I get to it in this video, or if not in the next video. But I do want to do it because this is basically why you don't want to have your crankcase vented back into your engine, because your intercooler will get completely junked and filled with oil inside. Okay, maybe not completely, but it'll get a lot of oil inside. And if you don't have an intercooler, it's not that big of a deal. It'll just go into your turbo and then probably go back into your engine. So it's not as big of a deal on an OBS without an intercooler, a non-intercooled OBS, which probably most of them are, unless you've put one in. But if you do have an intercooler, I think that is a must that you have the CCV on there. And again, that's enough for now. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get to it in this video, but I am for sure gonna do it on the next video. But now that we have everything off of the front of the truck. Oh, another thing that I did is I installed these LEDs, the ones that go right there. Because when I first installed all my LEDs, that's like the only one that I couldn't get to. So before I forgot, I went ahead and I threw a nice last fit LED on there. And again, all of my LEDs will be linked down below, all of my last fits. Great products. If you want to get your own, link down below. Okay, so now back to the actual whole point of this video is going to be to remove this intercooler. So the first thing I got to do is probably go in here and loosen up those clamps on the boots on both sides. Once those are completely loose, I'll take these 2 out, and at that point it should be able to just kind of lift out of the way, hopefully. I think I'm gonna have to remove this too, if I remember correctly, because I don't think it'll... No, it should be fine. I think I can pull it out and then out. Okay, we got this thing out of the truck, and I don't know if you can see in there, man, probably not. But like I was saying, this thing is full of oil, and then this is where I was saying that it was leaking, and it was obviously leaking from there because there's no other place where that oil was coming from, which means that we most likely had a boost leak there as well. So this new intercooler should definitely help fix whatever problems we had with that before. Also, another question, I've always wondered this. Does anyone know what this little plug is for? It's kind of just, you know, chilling there. It's on the driver's side, on the core support. And like I said, I've always wondered what the heck this thing's for. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, if anyone knows, definitely let me know, because I'm super curious to know what the heck that thing's for. Okay guys, so the intercooler is back in the truck and it looks amazing. I'm super happy with the way that it turned out. I'll show you. Man, the sun is just killing me, but just check that out. Oh man, it looks freaking amazing. And like I said I was going to, I did the last couple coats of black on it, and it finished it off. Like the tanks, everything looks freaking awesome. And I know most of this is not going to be visible through the grill, but still, like this part that does look, you know, that you can see, will just look that much better. And it actually helps hide all these bent fins pretty well. I know I could have probably strained those out a little bit, but I just don't have the patience to do that. But overall, it looks super good. I love the way that it turned out. So anyways, now that we have the intercooler back in there, everything's tight, I'm gonna go ahead and install the whole front of this truck back again and go take it for a test drive. Okay guys, and just like that, we are completely done with this install. The truck is put back completely together, and all we gotta do is take this thing for a test drive. So like I said, this thing is completely put back together. You can barely see the intercooler in there, which I think is pretty cool. And we're done. It was fun. It was definitely fun. Not really. I hate every time that I gotta take off the front end of this truck. But hopefully we should be good for a while. Like I said, we are gonna take this thing on a test drive, and we'll see how it does. I've been driving this thing now for a few minutes, and I am fairly certain that that other intercooler did have a leak, because the truck, like right now we're just cruising around 50 miles an hour, right around 1400 RPMs, and this thing's making about 2 pounds of boost, where before, like in this same stretch of road, same conditions, it wasn't making any. And then it just feels more responsive, you know. It'll build it a little bit faster. So I'm pretty sure it did have a leak, and I might test it tonight by adding some water to it and see if anything leaks out. But yeah, so far I'm pretty happy with it. Like I said, the truck, I feel like it is making boost a little bit faster. Now I might just be crazy and might be, you know, imagining things, but I'm pretty sure that it is a little bit better. Right there we made about 20 pounds of boost, and it was a pretty light acceleration. I would say about maybe 50 to 60% throttle, so not bad at all. And it goes quick too, like it is quick. I was only watching my boost. I didn't really see the EGTs, but we're gonna do one more, and we'll see what it gets up to. Okay, so I'm gonna do a 5th gear pull. I'm starting from 55 miles an hour. and I'm just gonna punch it. Okay, so we got up to about 30 PSI, and still it was right around 950 UGTs. Not bad at all. This thing is running really clean. So on that pull that I just did, there was basically zero smoke that I could see, so that was super clean. And that's another thing that I could tell before. This thing was running pretty I was getting a lot of black smoke basically, and that was another thing that I could tell, because when I first did the entire stage 1 build, which again I'll leave a link to it down below. When I first did all of that, the truck would run really nice and clean. I wasn't getting a lot of smoke, stuff like that. But right around the time that I noticed that little drip of oil on the intercooler, I noticed again that my boost wasn't climbing as fast. The truck was blowing a little bit more black smoke than it usually did. But yeah, right now it's doing pretty damn good. Okay guys, so we just got back home, and like I said, the truck performed great. Really no complaints about it. So I don't think it was any performance upgrades from going to the all aluminum intercooler. I think it was just we got more performance upgrades, because I'm pretty sure, like I said, that thing was leaking. So I think the fact that we fixed that boost leak really improved, or gave me back a lot of the performance lost that I've had with that intercooler. So like I said, it builds boost quicker, it runs cleaner, and I think it's just gonna be all around way better for the truck now that we have that better intercooler in there. I can't believe that it took me this long to do it. Another thing that I was wondering is, I wonder if that is what was giving me such bad fuel economy, or that's what's giving me such bad fuel economy. I kind of want to go on that fuel loop again, MPG loop again, and see if I get any better results at all. If you're interested in seeing that, leave me a comment down below. I won't make like a whole video out of it. I'll probably just go on that loop and come back real quick and just kind of give you guys the results. Because like I said, the truck, that was really bad. I do think though that part of it is because it was a pretty rough stretch of road. If I had like a nice flat stretch, it would probably be, you know, way better. And also almost half of that whole stretch was going over 75 miles an hour, so I guess, you know, that does affect it a lot. But other than that, like I said, the truck is, you know, performing really good. I'm really glad that I did that upgrade. You can't really see it behind the grill, but it does look really good. But yeah, anyways, leave me any questions, any comments, any suggestions down below. Don't forget to give a like and subscribe, ring that bell, and we'll see you for the next one.